Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Tier 2 SF1 in Mexico. Short qualifying by 36 laps of Mexico. And I hope you've had a good day and whatever you've been doing. I hope you've had a good one. This is the gunners in the commentary box for tonight's Mexico race for Tier 2 drivers. And at the moment we have Mr. Right, let's have a look, see who we got at the moment. So we got Fatal Defiance, Bilges, Ross Plum, GR Sensation, GN, Hubbardie, Senna, Wiffy Winner, Phil, Rubbo, Devler, KLW. Is that Fatal or Vital? Don't know. But there you go. There's your drivers tonight. Sorry for getting names wrong. I do have problems pronouncing names, but that's it. That's who we've got at the moment. We've got 13 drivers waiting to start. So we are waiting for the lobby to start, and we'll be off qualifying. And the clock is now counting down. We're off. Here we go. And I wonder if it's going to be very, very spicy like last night in Tier 3. So, but I'm hoping so. I like it when it's spicy. But, yeah, hopefully it will be quite nice and spicy. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So here we are, Mexico. And I wonder if it's going to be a wet qualifying or dry qualifying. So we're waiting for the game now to load up. And we'll be off racing, well, qualifying first in Mexico. So hope you got your Mexican hats on and your burrito and Mexican food all ready for this race. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys get on in Mexico as Tier 2 drivers. So we're waiting for the clock. Right, and we are off qualifying, and it's going to be a dry qualifying tonight. So, yeah, so we got, as I say, we got TR Sensation, Wiffy Winner, GN, Phil, Senna, Robbo. It's either Virtual or Vital. I don't know, I don't know how to say that name, but I apologise. Bilges, Fatal Defiance, Hubbardie, Ross Plum, Devler, and Mr. KLW. Oh, we have a car going out. We have more cars going out now. And here we are. We have some drivers out now. It's nice, sunny Mexico Mexico qualifying. These guys have 17 minutes to go, and let's see who can get P1 after this qualifying session. We have I'd say 3 cars, we'll say 4 cars now, out. So we are flicking around the board because there are quite a few cars coming out now. Ross Plum was the first driver out. So he will be my first qualifying driver, I guess. Yes, he is. So Ross Plum is now on a lap to qualify. So And then followed by KLW, who looks it. So we are waiting for Mr. Plum. He's still only in Sector 1 at the moment. I have put the map up, the full track on right hand side of the screen. And keep an eye on the dots and see where they are. But, so he's now. Oh, you're a spinny there, slidey for Mr. Roplum. But he's in Sector 2 now. His lovely Alfa Romeo. Here he comes. Ah, he's invalidated. Unlucky. We'll go with KLW. See how he does. This is Ross Plum's teammate, Mr. KLW. So here he is. And we have a first retiree. And that's virtual or virtual? I don't know how to say his name. Right, KLW is coming across. Fastest lap, 1:16.2. With Mr. TR Sensation. And he's in the AlphaTauri. So, he's always invalidated it. Mr. GN. GN is Section 2, Sector 2 as they call it, on F1. And he's now starting in Sector 3. And will he get a good lap time in? He's coming towards home. And here he goes down the start of home. And he goes P2, 116.4. Fatal Defiance goes 3 with 119.1. And Robbo 7616 goes 125.8. They're the only 4 drivers with a time at the moment. We're showing Phil 869 in the Red Bull. Ross Plum 115.4, fastest lap. We're now watching Phil 869 as he is coming home. He's got the last few turns to make it back to the start finishing line. He goes down the home straight. Here he comes, across the line in a minute. Goes P4, 118.0. Well done, Phil. TR Sensation, he's in Sector 3 now, gone back round. He's in his AlphaTauri, and he hasn't, he's doing a good time. What can he do? Goes P2, 115.6 for TR Sensation in P2. With Phil, back with Phil, 869. Phil in his lovely Red Bull, and got medium tyres on these Red Bull, and he's going to try and improve on his time to get up the table a bit more. So can he do it? Let's wait and see. Here he comes. He's coming. Oh, he's invalidated. Unlucky, Phil. Next driver. Fatal Defiance. He's in Sector 2. Fatal Defiance is in P6. He did a 119.1 in his first one round. And can he do it? Can he make it? So can he? Well, Fatal Defiance has now moved to 7th, and TR Sensation 115.3 fastest lap. Wow, he said, "Take that, Mr. Ross Plum." But there you go. It could change very, very quickly. Mr. Senna is now coming out, and let's watch Debla. Mr. Debla is in his lovely McLaren on soft tyres. Here he goes. He hasn't set a time yet. He goes P2, 115.4 for Devler. Well done, Devler. And it's Mr. Bilges now. Can Bilges beat his teammates and take the spot off of him? And here he goes. Can he do it? Can Mr. Bilges beat his time? Oh, he stays P4, 115.5. But a message from SF1 Rose comes by the legend himself, the Gunners. Thank you very much, Mr. Rose. Appreciate you, mate. Good evening, mate. Hope you've had a good day, and thanks for watching. Right, right, we have 10 minutes left. Let's go back to Senna. Here he is. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's just starting his lap now. So, we're with Mr. Senna. Mr. Senna is only just starting his lap. So, he's currently in sector 1 with number 13 on his Ferrari, and he's on soft tyres. So, every tyre has a different colour on it. So, if it's red circle on the tyres, that is softs. If it has a yellow circle on the tyres, it is mediums. And if it's white circle, it's hards. And if it's a green circle, it's inters. And if it's a blue circle, it's wets. And Mr. Senna has invalidated his lap. Mr. Hubbity Bum Bum on softs with Red Bull. No time set yet for Hubbity. So can Hubbity get up into the top of the table? He is. He's coming round to the start-finish line to qualify for his time and put his time on the board. He's coming round. What can Mr. Hubbity do? Goes P6, 116.1 for Hubbity. Well done, Mr. Hubbity. Right. Who else is out there? This Robbo. Robbo 7616. Let's watch him. He's in sector 3 now. We are down to 7 minutes and 45 left. And these guys haven't got very long now to qualify. Goes very, very wide there, Robbo. But moves into 6 with 116.0. And we're back with Hubbity again. Can Hubbity improve on his time? So can Ross Plum, 115.1, fastest lap. Ross Plum says, take that TR Sensation. And beats him. So can TR Sensation reply to that time before the clock runs out? He's got 6 minutes and 51 to do it. SF1 Rose says, think Robbo tapped the wall there. Oh, okay. Probably did. I didn't see it properly, but probably did. I'll take your word for it, Rose. And right. Oh, TR Sensation is invalidated. You got 6 minutes and 3 left to Try and do something about that one. Mr. Ross Plum, what can he do? Nothing. He goes in the pits. And Mr. Bilgis is now starting a new qualifying. So he's going to try and improve on his time. And his teammate, Mr. Devler, he's currently sitting in P3. I wonder if Mr. Bilgis could beat his teammate, Mr. Devlish. And Devo knows he could beat him. I love my little jokes here. I'm full of jokes tonight. Right, what can he do? And Mr. Devo, Mr. Bilgis have 5 minutes and 2 left. Right, we are with Bilgis. We're currently watching him. He's in sector 2, and he's just going to start sector 3 now. He's coming towards the end. He's going around the last twisty turns. And what can Bilgis do? What can Mr. Bilgis do? Goes P3, 115.1, and knocks his teammate Devler down to 5th. And Senna goes 2nd with 115.1. I forgot to come back to Senna. But it's what's Mr. Senna? It's in sector 2. So 4 minutes left. Can Senna do any better and take Ross Plum's time and beat him? He's not far behind him. Can Senna do this? He's doing very quick. He's one. Oh no, he's not. He's pit him. Right. Let's watch Fatal Defiance. Fatal Defiance. But Senna is in the not Senna. Rose is in the comments. Sorry. The time between Ross and Senna. Yeah, I mean it's not fight. I mean Ross is 115.1 and Ross is 115.157 and Senna is 115.158. There's a second in it. Jake says insane. You're right, Jake. You're right there, mate. It is insane that there is literally a second in it. So we're down to 2 minutes 10. Oh, you can't park there. Sorry, Fatal Defiance. Right, can't park there. Oh, you're going to hit. Sorry, do this. Devler. Eggs. What can Mr. Devler do? Goes P4, 115.3. So we have Bilgis and Devler. Both McLaren drivers are 3rd and 4th. Bilgis retires, Whiffy retires, and Phil retires. 1 minute 9 left, Mr. Senna. Fatal Defiance has retired. What can Mr. Senna do? And Ross Plum is out now. Can Ross Plum improve on his time to make a bigger gap on Senna? He's in sector 3, currently 1 minute 5 on that corner. Oh, did the car slip there? Don't know. Look like it. Here he comes, crosses the line. Yes, he does. 1:15.137. He improves on his time. Wow, what a time! It goes even faster than his last time. Well done, Ross Plum. That's a brilliant time there. Can Senna answer that question? I think we should watch Mr. Senna and see if he can answer that question. GN operator has retired. And it's the last few minutes left now. We're watching Mr. Senna. So you can answer the question of beating Ross Plum. He's currently in sector 2. We'll wait until see if he can improve on it. And he's still in sector 2. He's doing pretty good at the moment. It's quick, goes a fast time. He's won't know until he crosses the line. He's got to beat 1:15.137. So he's got to put the power on that Ferrari to cross that line. He doesn't. He stays as he is. Unlucky Senna. Senna does 1:15.158. So he stays. So Senna stays P2. Hubbardly, let's watch Hubbardly now. Not many drivers left now. Most of them have retired. They think they can't do any better. No, Hubbardly's coming in now. Hubbardly's called it a day. So that's all the drivers that have qualified. So we are 1 minute and 12 left of the last remaining time. We need some more drivers to retire and call it a day. But at the moment, as the stand, oh, there we go. I've just put the read standards out and it finishes. Right. So this is your grid for tonight. Ross Plum, P1, Senna 2, Bilges 3, Devil Out 4, Sensation 5, Robbo 6, Hubbardly 7th, KAW 8th, GN 9th, Wifrey 10th, Field 11th, Fatal 12th, and Vital 13th. There's only 13 drivers tonight. So I guess the driver in 13th is standing in for someone. So we are now have the race, and we're waiting for the next page to load. We're waiting for the oh, it looks a bit foggy, misty. Right, so these guys will get a 5-minute complimentary break to set the cars up and choose their tyres for the race. But drivers who qualified in 1 to 10 have to stay on the tyres that they qualified on. And drivers from 11th downwards can choose whatever tyres they want to start on. So, and then we'll be racing here in Mexico. But, so yeah. So while we're waiting for these guys to sort their cars out, I'm gonna go and grab a drink and I'll be back with you shortly. See you later. Right guys, I thought while we're waiting, I'll read through the current Tier 2 driver standings. And this is, I don't know if it's updated recently, but I will read it out to you anyway. So in number 1 is Senna, 2 is Devler, 3 is Norton Bonker, 4 is Hubbard, 5 is Bilges, 6 is GJ18, 7th is Fatal Defiance, 8th is Phil, 9th is KOW, 10th is Robbo 7616, 11th is OG James, 12th Ross Plum, 13th is TR Sensation, Livid is 14th, GN is 15th, and AM is 16th, with the winner 17th, Lucky 13 is 18th, and 19th is Nutmeg, and 20 says Open Seat. So that is the current standings for Tier 2. So let's go to the combined standings. That's for the championships for the driver stand, for the the teams. So Red Bull are 1, Williams is 2, Mercedes is 3, AlphaTauri is in 4th, 5th is Ferrari, 6th is Aston Martin, 7th Alfa Romeo, 8th is Haas, 9th is McLaren, and 10th is Alpine. So that's the combined standings for the actual teams. So that is your current standings, as they call it. Right, we're waiting for... Oh yes, we are. The clock's counting down. And this is a formulation lap. Let's go to tyres while they're doing this. So this looks like it's a majority of drivers on softs. One driver is only on mediums. There's only one driver on mediums. So right, while we are waiting for the formulation lap to go around the track, and just want to do a little bit of advertisement, and just to, if you're any of you guys are free, or anyone's free, we're going to pop down to see ASC Whiteleaf play Oxted. It'll be tomorrow from 3 o'clock kickoff at Church Road, Whiteleaf, and then the postcode is CR3OAR. And yeah, so if any of you guys are around and you want to watch a bit of football, come down and see us. You're more than welcome. And JV Jones 95 says only 13 peeps, and Rose says, yeah, said love. Yep, only 13. I don't know why, but yeah. So here we go. We are lining up now for this Mexican race with the 13 drivers we have on tonight. There you go. Everything 13 turn. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Go! And here we go. And driving down the first corner as road shift last night. Realistic tier, top tier. And here we go. We're off. How many cars are gonna make it round turn one? And here they go. They're all making it round. They're definitely all making it round there. We have the yellow flag in sector 1 already. I think that's Robbo. It was. Sorry, I had to watch that quickly. And here we are. We're round. They've made it round all the corners at the moment. Apart from SF1 Robbo 7616. He's dropped back a little bit there. So here we are. We are only in the black one. Yellow flag, sector 2. We have a GN operator. Where's he gone? We have virtual safety car as well. Oh, there he is on the right hand side of the wall there. Unlucky for him. Unlucky. We're not even finished lap 1 and we had a DNF. Right, so we've lost our first casualty of the night already. But with only a virtual safety car, which is a bit weird because he's seen a wall there. Yeah, but maybe, and that's green flag, green lights already. That's cleared up quite quickly already. So we're down to 12 drivers now. So now Ferrari only have one car on the track left, and that is SF1 Senna. So only Senna will get the points tonight for Ferrari. And we're back race again. Lap 2, 30th of 36. Still a long way to go for these drivers at the moment. Long way to go. And Senna is on the hunt for Rosplum, but Rosplum is putting the pedal to the metal on that Alfa Romeo there, and literally Senna's on his back door, doing Demo's behind Senna and all, and so is good. Rosplum 120.495 fastest lap already, got the fastest lap already. But Virtual Swiss 119.8 fast lap. DRS is turned on. So these cars will now get. Oh, there's a move there. That move there? I think it was. And yeah, I think Devler is making a move on Senna. But Senna is going to make the move on Rosplum as well. Is there going to be. And TR Sensation is going to make a move as well. I don't know which one to go to. They're all trying to make, that's a bit tight there, but make sure you're in a corner safely. But these guys in Tier 2 are quite good drivers. I know most of them very well. Oh, Rosplum hits the wall there. Did you see that? Yes, he's got off in that corner there. He went into the wall there. I don't know what happened there. But Rosplum puts it in the wall, in the left-hand corner there, and now Whiffy winner is coming around now. You can see it now. His car's gone now. Buildings, how many changed 3 times? How many? 19.3 fastest lap. Senna takes pole now. We are back to normal racing. And I don't know what happened there, but hopefully was okay. I don't know what happened to Ross there, but looks like he Rosic, how did that happen? I don't know, mate. I really don't know. Senna and Devra are fighting. Devra goes side by side of Senna. Senna to the left, Devra to the right, and they're literally side by side going down this little bit of track here, and Bilges is there as well, and literally Senna's got 2 McLaren drivers saying, "Hello, we're here, we'll come and get you." But we go with Devler. Devler is now trying to catch him, with Bilges behind Devler as well, and also TR Sensation is there as well, and they're literally like Jake says, put his foot down too hard. Oh, lucky. Thank you, Jake. Lucky for him. Senna is to the right, Devler to the left, makes a move on Senna. Devler takes P1. What a move there by Devler. Great driving there by Mr. Devler. And now Whiffy winner, 119.2, fastest lap. And now Senna's got to deal with Devler's teammate, Mr. Bilges. And not only that, Mr. Bilges got to deal with TR Sensation, who's not that far behind either. And he is absolutely chasing after the Bilges is chasing after Senna to try and make it a McLaren of 1 and 2. But Senna is not having it at the moment. So can these Senna do it and take Devler, or will Bill just take Senna down the home straight to go? Will Devler 118.1 fastest lap, and here we go down the straight to go, long down the straight of the track. It's a nice long part of the track here. Go with the overhead camera view, get a nice view there of these drivers. TR Sensation 3-second time penalty for you, and that's the first driver with the first penalty time penalty, or that'll be quarter cutting. Right, these are literally on top of each other. Let's drop down to TR Sensation, get a view from his car, and TR Sensation is literally with the Aston Martin driver, who's currently in 5th. Now the Bilges 3-second time penalty for you. Is it Vital or Vital? He was dead last, gone from dead last to 5th. That's a great achievement for if that's a reserve driver for tonight. Great achievement for him. Starting dead last and ending up 5th. That's brilliant driving. And we are lap 7 of 36. 29 laps left. No, it's not. 34. 34 laps. Sorry about that, guys. Right, here we go. And here we go. We are we're still in lap 7. And what a chase! Look at this. Look at this lovely bit of driving here by these top 4 drivers. And we've got an overhead cam. And at the moment, the commentators. Driver of the day is going to the driver in P5, driving the Aston Martin. Is it Vital or Vital? I don't know how to say your name, but at the moment you're getting my commentator's driver of the day from starting dead last to go 5th. So you're going to get that if you carry on like this. But here they go down the home straight. Lap 8 now of 36, and we are still in Mexico. Very cloudy, overcast. Oh, yeah, it's Bilges in the back there. Unlucky. But Bilges, is he right? Yes, he is. So, Vital or Vital? moves into P4. Rose says, SF1 Rose says, McLarens must be wearing their sweatsuits. Love it, Rose. Love it, love it. And this guy, driver P4, he's still getting the vote from the commentator, which is me, for the best driver today. He's starting from dead last to fourth now, and that's just a mistake of TR Sensation. Excuse me guys, just go grab a drink. Bill, 3-second time penalty for you. And as I finish my drink, he goes from fourth to third. So, wow, what an achievement by this reserve driver. I guess that he is a reserve, but brilliant bit of driving from him. Great driving. Right. So he's we're lap 9 now, or 36. So we are still to see if there's a long gap between Senna and P3 driver. So he will try and catch those two at the front here. But as I say, there's still a long way to go yet at this Mexico race. As I say, 36 laps and we're only on lap 9. Start lap 10 now. Deborah pits and Senna takes Deborah 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. With the winner, 3-second time penalty for you. Senna takes P1 and the driver who started dead last is now second. That's a great. I'm gonna have to give you a round of applause for that one. Well done, mate. SF1 Road, can you show the tyres? This goes the road, just for you. There we are, mate. There's some tyres for you. So, lap 10 of 36, 16 laps left, sorry. Can't count. And we are at the moment, Senna is absolutely flying. 3-second time penalty for my Mr. Aston Martin man. Vital or Vital, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but someone will probably correct me. But great bit of driving from this guy. Starts dead last and now is second. Hop on the hobs. Huh? To the pits. And now the man who started dead last is now P1. Wow. Oh, hop on hubs. Oh. There it is. Mr. Hubbard. And I think he's going to get taken over. Yes, he is, by Wiffy Winner. Wiffy Winner is side by side with TR Sensation. A little bit of a just a tangle there, Sensation. And great move there by Wiffy Winner, who's taken over, taking Hubbard. And there's these little bunch of three here. Hubbard, Wiffy and TR Sensation are having a little battle there. And they are literally, we are lap 11 of 36. Lap 12, sorry, of 36. 14 laps left. And great late bit of racing here by Hubbard. Devla, 3-second time penalty for you, mister. And, oh, not many drivers haven't got penalties. No, there's quite a few actually. Hubbard moves up a spot, moves up to 8th now. So there's some behind him. Yes, it's Phil. Phil is behind the yellow flag, sector 1. I think that's, yes, it's Devla. Devla, I don't know, I guess he's lost control of his car. And we're back. And two drivers, TR Sensation and Phil, overtake Devla within a matter of minutes. And yeah, I guess something's wrong with his car. Can't see any bits missing. Yeah, I mean, two drivers overtaking. TR Sensation gets 3-second time penalty for you. Lap 13 of 36. 13 laps left. And a little bunch of three here. So, let's flick around the board. We're back with Hubs. Hubbard is catching these drivers, and let's go. Oh, what a move there by Fatal Defiance, takes Bilges, and he goes a little bit wide there, but Bilges just do the move. Fatal makes a mistake there. Bilges takes it. He's going to take it. Where's Bill? Oh, and Senna 3 at once going down here. What a mental stay there. 3 at once. Fatal, Senna, and Bilges. Look at this. 3 on 1. We got us lost this. And Senna takes P1. Fatal goes 2. And there's literally still 3 by 3. Oh, this is a great bit of racing here from these guys. Great racing. Oh, I love it when this happens. Love it. And bit of entertainment, bit of excitement for these drivers. Bilges going to make a move on Fatal. Yes, he is. Bilges makes a move on Fatal. Fatal Defiance drops down to P3. Bilges makes a move on him. And Bilges moves up to P2. And Senna is in 1. Great bit of racing. Great bit of driving. Look at the power on that Ferrari on Senna's car. He's absolutely flying down that straight. He's got some power in that Ferrari. I think he's had his car chipped or something. But no, he's got some power in that Ferrari. But great move there by the 3 of them. I don't know whether to move off them or stay with them. And we are at 14 of 36. Fatal Defiance, 3-second time penalty for you. It's just too interesting to leave them, because if I move off them, something happens. If you don't, it could, you know, it's one of those things where you go somewhere else and someone else will get a move, and the Fatal Defiance is getting their visitor from Vital or Vital. Can't pronounce the name, but I'm just going to call you the driver in V. And he makes a move there on Fatal, and Fatal Defiance moves down to 4, and the Mr. V, I'll call you, moves up to P3. Great bit of driving there from this gentleman who started dead last, is now 3rd. And Fatal's getting Phil visits from Phil now. Phil takes a spot over on Fatal Defiance as well. Phil 869 makes a move on him as well and takes a spot of Fatal Defiance. great bit of driving there from Phil. Let's figure on the field, and we are with TR Sensation, and it's his turn now to make a move on Fatal Defiance. He's trying to get him. Can he get him? He's creeping up on him, he's knocking on the door. He's saying, "Hello, Mr. Fatal, I'm behind you." But and he does, but because Fatal goes in the pits, and TR takes Sensation, takes the spot off of Fatal Defiance. Right, well, we're back with the top three, see how these are doing. And we go to Senna's car, look behind him, and look, the little distance there behind him is Mr. Bilgis. As soon as Senna brakes, obviously Bilgis catches him, but as soon as Senna hits those straights, he absolutely flies down the track. You watch him, look, gone. And Mr. B, is your new name now, that's easy for me to say, Phil 869, 3 second time penalty for you, but great bit of driving from this guy, lap 16 of 36, and we are down to the last 20 laps. So, who have we got any more challenges? And we're with Mr. Devler. Mr. Devler and Mr. Hubbardly are having a bit of a fight here. Not fight. Move over battle. Sorry, excuse me. A bit tired. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realise, guys. Sorry, guys. I hit the mute button and I didn't realise I was commentating away and I didn't realise. We're so I do apologise for that. Lap 18 now of 36, and we're with Bilgis in his car, and Bilgis. Right, we are waiting to see if we're going to get a battle between Bilgis and Senna. Bilgis is going to might have a go here at Senna and make a move on him. So could do. I mean, it's possible. I mean, there's still a little way to go, yeah. But looks like Bilgis wants to make the move on Senna, but I think he's waiting for his opportunity. He's getting a tow off of Senna, but Senna does not have any penalties at the moment. But Bilgis has 3 seconds, so you know, it's quite close. But you know, as I say, anything can happen. You never know with this SF1. You never know what's going to happen. With the winner, 3 second time penalty for you. And Senna is going to the left, Bilgis to the right, and look at that. Boom, Bilgis goes round Senna like easy as anything and takes P1 for Bilgis. And Senna down to 2. We're lap 19 of 36 in Mexico. River! What a move there by Mr. Bilgis. And now Mr. V is catching Senna. And at the moment, they are staying as they are. But Senna is trying to catch Builders for the position back. But if Deborah 3-second time penalty for you, mister. And we are going to finish this lap now and start a fresh lap, which will be lap 20. TR Sensation 3-second time penalty for you, mister. So Builders will cross the line and start, and so will Senna start lap 20 of 36. The last 16 laps now, and we're going around the board, and there's a bit of a gap there between each driver, but the top three are Phil 869 3-second time penalty for you, yellow flag in Phil 3-second time penalty for you. I think that's Devla, not sure, I think it was, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. Right, we're with back to the top three. So Senna is still trying to chase Mr. Builders for his P1 spot, but Senna is not giving up here. He wants to go for it, but at the moment we're in a very tight corners at the moment. But I'm sure as soon as we hit this straight, Senna will have a go. But Mr. B is sitting behind him now. Mr. B got DRS off of Senna. So and Senna makes a move on Builders. Builders to the left, Senna to the right. Round the corner, both together. There they go, round the corner, and Builders makes a move on Senna. Defends his spot very well. Senna with DRS. And Mr. V, and it's 3x3 there going round this corner. These drivers are mad as anything. They're literally brave as well, making it 3-on-3 round these corners. It is unbelievable bit of driving here from these three drivers. They're literally like one on after the other. Don't care, they're just like, let's go around the corner at 3 at once. It's a mental. But great bit of driving here from Tier 2 tonight. Lap 21 of 36, and we're just about to finish this lap, and we'll be on lap 22. But we've only had 2 DNS at the moment. Started with 13 drivers, now down to 11, and we will be now starting a new lap now, lap 22, and move up one. And Senna, Builders and Mr. B are absolutely battling it out between the three of them. One wants it, the other one wants it, this one wants it, that one wants it, I don't know. But whoever gets, it's brilliant for it driving. And yeah, great driving from these guys. And at the moment, they're the only ones in this area. We do have, yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, these drivers are doing really well. Let's go through some information. This is position changes. So you can see there, Mr. V got my 10 spots now. As I say, he started dead last, he's now 3rd. Wow, brilliant driving. This is stops, and most drivers have had 1, and some have had 2, and 3 drivers have had 2. Tyres, this is the tyre information for, and, but, look at this. Mr. V and Mr. Build is side by side. He's going to go around the corner first. And he's going to do it. Oh, careful. And Build just takes the spot. And great bit of driving. Lap 23 of 36. And not many more to go now. 13 laps left in this Mexico race. And great piece of driving from the top three drivers. Let's go around the field. Don't think there's anyone else. No, the other guys are quite a distance away from each other. So we'll stay with the top three to see who's going to get the position. I don't like that camera view. Go to that camera view. Right, we're going to start lap 24 now. Bill just goes in the pits. Yes, he does. And Mr. B takes P2. And Swiftly winner, 3-second time penalty for you. And Senna will be absolutely flying now in that Ferrari. But as I said, at Robbo, 76-16, 3-second time penalty for you. And we'll lap 24 of 36, 12 laps left of this Mexico race. And it looks very cloudy and overcast here in Mexico. But appreciate you guys for watching and putting comments in. So we are doing really, these guys are doing really well, and they seem to be coping quite well in these conditions here with the being cloudy and overcast. We're going to now start lap 25 in a minute. But yeah, hopefully it will be very entertaining. You know, last few laps, well, not last few laps, but last 11 laps now of this race. So yeah, so lap 25 now, 36, last 11 laps. But yeah, hopefully will be very, very entertaining, I will assure you. Yeah, so very cloudy and overcast here in Mexico. We are now going to finish lap 25 and start lap 26 for the Ferraris. And Senna pits. Yes, he does. He has pits. And Mr. B is now P1. From dead last to P1. Congratulations to this man. He absolutely deserves it. He started dead last and now he's won. Bill J's 117.1 passing lap. Oh, we have a McLaren 3 or 4 now. And but great race from this driver in the Aston Martin for Mr. B. Starts dead last. I guess he's a reserve driver or a standing driver because he didn't qualify, and I think if you're a standing or reserve driver you can't qualify. If that's the case, if you're going to start dead last and end up P1, great bit of driving. But lap 26, last 10 laps. And Phil goes in the pits. And Mr. V is absolutely on his own. KOW, 3-second time penalty for you. Deborah comes in. And here is Mr. Senna, who's currently sitting in P3, and we're at 27 of 36, 9 laps to go. Who's gonna win this Mexico race? It's gonna be anyone's. And Senna does not have any time penalties at all. So Senna, if he catches up with Bilges, or sits behind Bilges, but if Bilges keeps 3 seconds in front of Senna, then Bilges will stay 2. But if Senna catches Bilges, he could take voting off him, P2 spot off him. Senna, fastest lap, 1:16.9. That's how you do it. And we have a new race leader, Bilges in P1. But Mr. V is now dropped down to P3. And he has a visitor. Excuse me. TR Sensation is there. Let's stay with these two drivers for the moment, because Mr. B has TR Sensation on his door, and TR is knocking on his door to say hello, I'm coming through, but Mr. B is not letting him through, defend his position, which he's allowed to do. But I'm sure TR will make a move soon. Phil, 869, 3-second time penalty for you. And we're at 28 of 36. Now, we'll go along the field to see anyone else who's making moves. And we're now with Mr. Senna, who's currently sitting in P2, and yeah, hopefully Mr. Senna can do this, because he's trying to make time on Bilges. And let's have a look at his tyres. So Bilges is on 4 laps old sauce, and Senna is only on 2 laps soft. So Senna has newer tyres on Bilges, but Mr. B has newer tyres than Senna, because he's starting on them. So Senna has the better tyres at the moment, but yeah, so yeah, it could anything happen. And these are only driving feet. But TR Sensation is now catching Mr. V, and Mr. V is sitting, is not letting go of his spot. Lap 30 of 36 now. We're down to the last 6 laps. Anyone. Right, let's run through the grid for you as it is at the moment. So we have Bilges 1, Senna 2, Mr. V 3, Sensation 4, Hubbard 5, Phil 6, Devil 7th, KOW 8, Fatal Defiance 9th, Wiffy Winner 10th, Robbo 7616 is 11th, and your DNS for tonight is Ross Plum and GN. Or your DNS. We had 13 drivers, and now we're down to 11. That is how your drivers are at the moment. With 6 laps to go here in Mexico. So hopefully we are we're coming to the end of this lap 30, and we're now going to start lap 31, and Phil just crosses the line any minute now. Yes, he does. We cross the line. So we're now lap 31 of 36, 5 laps left of this Mexico race. GR Sensation is trying to catch Mr. V, but Mr. V is absolutely throwing that Aston Martin with Hubby. Hubby has Phil 869 on his back, and Hubby to the left and Mr. Phil on the right. We go around the corner together and overtakes his teammate. Mr. Phil overtakes his own teammate. Great move there, Mr. Phil. But there you go. This is now 3-second time for you. And we are now going to start lap 32 in a minute. Just finishing off lap 31. And we'll just crosses the line any second now. We'll start lap, there we are. Bill just has crossed the line. We're now lap 32 or 36. 4 laps left here in Mexico. Right, we are going around the ball to see who, what. And Mr. Della is there. And now we're going around the field. And looks like Hubby's overtaking his teammate, Phil. So it's like a Red Bull battle between 5th and 6th at the moment. But there you go. So I don't know if that's team orders or what. But there you go. Let Red Bull sort that one out. But there you go. I'm only the commentator, so only commentator what's the Robbo 7616, fast lap 116.5. So Robbo 7616 takes the fastest lap. So Senna needs to stay close to Bilges as possible. We're now down to the last 3 laps now here in Mexico. So these guys won't be long, and this will be coming towards the end now. We're down to the final 3 laps, and we've only had, I think, 2 virtuals. Yes, so we only had 2 virtuals for Ross and GN, but no safety cars tonight. And I like to take my hat off to Tier 2. They seem to be better than Tier 3 was last night. So well done, guys. So Tier 2, you get my commentator's good driving award for doing better than Tier 3. But it's just a bit of fun from me. But yeah. So we are going to finish lap 33 now and start on lap 34. But right, we are coming to start the new lap now. Bill just crosses the line. 2 laps left. Can Mr. Senna make a move on Bilges within 2 laps? But as I say that, he's going for it. He's literally going for it. But Bilges got a bit more power on that McLaren than Senna. But Senna, don't forget, he's on newer tyres than Bilges. Let's have a look. Yes, he is. So Senna is on 7 laps sauce, and Bilges is on 9 laps sauce. So Senna has the better tyres with 2 laps to go. So yeah, so it could be anyone's race. This could be absolutely anyone and anyone's race here. We'll flip around the board to look at the other drivers, and Mr. Phil and Mr. Hubbard, who are teammates, give out 3-second time penalty for you. And let's have a look at penalties while we're here. So Bilges with 3, Mr. V with 3, TR with 9, Bill with 12, Deborah with 9, Fatal Defiance with 3, Whiffy with 12, KW with 3, and Robbo with 3. That is your penalties. So at the moment, Senna and Hubbard do not have any penalties at all. And let's go back to the top 2, and Senna is staying close to Bilges as possible, because Senna, as I say, Senna does not have any time penalties at all. So I think the way it goes, if I'm right, someone might correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Senna could get hold of Bilges because he does not have penalties. But right, we're finishing lap 35 now. We're going to start lap 36 of 36, and Bilges will cross the line to start that lap. So here we are. We are on the final lap of this Mexico race. We are now coming to the last lap now, and Bilges to the left, Senna to the right. Bilges defends his spot, which he's allowed to do. Very, very good defending there from Bilges. But I think, yeah, he's got DRS. Yes, he has. Senna's got DRS off of Bilges because he's so close to Bilges. But going twist and turn. Here we go. We're going to be coming. I mean, they haven't got long left now. It could be anyone's race here. We're going to the last final few corners now, coming towards the end of this last lap of the race. Not many places left. Let's go with the race leader, Mr. Bilges, because he's currently sitting in P1, and Senna is behind him, not that far behind him. But as I say, Bilges wins this, but I think Senna will get it. Robbo with 3-second time penalty for you. Here we go. Senna, yes he does. I thought he would. Senna gets P1 because of penalties. So Senna gets P1, Bilges 2, Mr. V 3, TR Sensation 4, Hubbard 5, Phil 6, and as I say, that changes very quickly. So Hubbard stays 5, Devlin moves to 6, Phil moves to 7th, Fatal Defiance is 8th, KOW 9th, Whiffy Winner 10th, and Robbo is 11th, Ross and GN DNF. That is your race for tonight. Congratulations to all 3 drivers, well, all 11 drivers I should say, not just the 3, but the driver of the day for, well, the driver of the day for the driver of the day for the commentators, driver of the day goes to Mr. V for starting dead last and winning the race. Well, not winning, but Mr. V gets driver of the day. There you go, he gets it as well from the game as well. So he gets commentators driver of the day, and he gets it driver of the day by the game. Congratulations to you guys. Sorry about that. Right, let's run through the final standings for you, and So Senna 1, Bilges 2, Mr. V 3, Sensation 4, Hubbly 5, Devil 6, Phil 7th, Fatal 8th, KO 9th, Whiffy 10th, Robbo is 11th, and Ross and Gian DNF. Let's invite the top 3 for a little chat to have a little chat with them. So I have invited the top 3 to have a little chat with me. Please, as a Senna is joining me, I can see his name come up on my screen, and see if the other 2 will. But if the guys make sure they include the audio for the podium interviews, most appreciated. And I did send one to Bilges again, but I don't know if Mr. V will join me. Ah, yes, Bilges is coming in. Here he comes. And here comes Mr. V. We have all 3 of them. So, we'll wait to see if we... Can you guys make sure you've included your audio for me?
Yeah, well done.
So everyone can hear you. I know you will, Senna. But, and I know Bill just was. But let's talk. Yeah. Are you there, everybody?
Yeah. Yes, mate, I'm here.
Well done. Right, let's talk to Mr. V. Mr. V, how was that for you? And well done, mate, for starting dead last and coming in the top 3.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect really, because I ain't racing this league, but it was alright. I thought I could have won it, but I pitted too late in the end, so I was too far back to catch up. And Sensation was pretty under pressure, so I was making a few mistakes too. But yeah, not bad first time.
Yeah, I mean, well done to you, mate. I mean, you got driver of the day by the game as well. But also, I gave you the commentator's driver of the day as well. So you get two there for starting last and finishing in the top 3. I mean, that was quite impressive for you.
Yeah, I was trying to stay away from the first lap, mate. Really. In my opinion.
But how was it for you as your first time racing tonight?
Oh yeah, it was enjoyable. Good race, close race in the end.
Cool. And are you joining us next week, or
yeah?
Don't you know? Cool. So next week you're off to, I think it's Brazil. How would that feel for you, or don't you know yet? Okay, right. Right, let's start with let's have a chat with Mr. How are you? How was that for you, Mr. Bilges?
Not too bad. I just got the 3-second penalty earlier on and just knew Senna didn't even need to do anything. He just needed to follow me around at the end there. I tried to undercut and get a bit of a gap. I came out with, I think it was about 2.5 seconds by the time we'd done a couple of corners. But he just had I used all my ERS on my outlap, and then I think he done the same thing and then caught me back up again. So never mind. It's the first time I finished first on track, so we're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, well done to you. I mean, you've done pretty well, mate. I mean, to keep up. I mean, like you say, all Senna had to do was just tow it on behind you and pin you.
Just over 3 seconds and get the win. Never mind. Good race, though. It was a good race.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, and also for the, as I was talking to Mr. V there, you know, he started dead last and come in the top 3. I mean, that was quite impressive for him. You know,
I was quite surprised how quickly he was behind us.
Yeah.
And when I looked up on a thing, I was like, bloody hell, he started last and he's only a couple of cars behind already. But then saying that, how many people did we have start? 14? 13?
13,
Yeah,
mate.
so
Yeah.
we only had half a grid to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. He was quite lucky tonight, but you know, it's a shame. It would have been interesting if we had 20 or maybe 22, see how he got on with the full
Yeah.
grid. But you know, next week it's Brazil, so hopefully we have a full grid for him, so you can have a bit more of a challenge. Right, let's talk to the race leader, Well, he got it off a Bill Gist, but Mr. Senna, how was that for you?
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. From the start, it weren't easy. It was battling all the way through. Massive
Yep.
shout out to Bilges there. I mean, we had a couple of decent battles in that race.
Yeah,
Really, really enjoyed it. And obviously at the end, as much as I could have just I could have just followed him to the end.
yeah,
Yeah, I would have won it, but it's not nice winning it like that. It's always nice to try and win it on track, isn't it? So I did go for
yeah,
it at the end. I did push, but he managed to
yeah.
just keep me behind me at the end. And
I didn't have
no,
hardly
Yeah.
any ERS for
No.
that like whole last stint. I kept I kept
Yeah.
using it coming out the last corner to just
Yeah.
because I knew that if you was within 6/10 coming out the last corner, the DRS would let you catch me.
Yeah, see, I spent
I just
most
too
of
slow
that
through the
race.
stadium
spent-
section.
Yeah. No, you pulled away from me, Bill, around the S sections. That's
Yeah.
where you had the ground on me because I was sort of a bit tentative, trying not to get the 3 second penalty because I was on my last warning. So
Yeah.
for about half that race, I was on my last warning. So I had to be really careful.
Well, I got
around there.
two fairly early on, and then I got my third one, and it literally, I didn't even think I'd exceeded track limits. I was
Yeah.
like, that must have been like a millimetre or something. I must have
Yeah,
just
the
been
game's-
over the line.
The game is
Yeah.
an arse sometimes, but I did spend most of that race not actually using my ERS, just purely because I know how hard it is to regain it around Mexico.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I allowed.
It's not too bad if you're within the DRS, because
Yeah,
you can save it and let the other person use theirs. But
Yeah.
right, I am
So
going to have to go. I
allowed-
need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, all right, thank you, mate.
Yeah, I allowed Devler to get past me. Well, obviously, originally Ross Plum was in front. He started in
Yeah.
front. He hit the wall. Then I allowed Devler past me because I was just trying to save ERS, and I let him tow me along. He then spun.
Yeah.
So
In
Yeah,
the
no, it's good
comments, Jake said in the comments that he said that Jake said he put his foot down too hard and
Yeah.
just ended up in the wall.
yeah, it looked like, to be fair, it looked like that, and maybe a bit of a mix of too much curb as well. Maybe I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
It happens.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It does. It does. It does. It's right. I as you know, I raced with you on Sunday Drive, and it happened. I took the corner too heavy, and it just threw me off, and then I ended up in the wall. So
Yeah.
I know what,
And
I
also,
know what it feels like.
I will say, well done, congrats to Vital Swiftness.
Cheers.
That was good. Yeah, good debut, mate. And hopefully,
Yeah.
you can sort of stay with us for a bit longer. That was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Hopefully next week he'll have the most of the grid back and give you a bit more of a challenge. That'd be interesting to see
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I need
will
to
be.
do some
Yeah, he gets
practice
on.
next week because I didn't practice this week.
Yeah, you're off to Brazil next week, so
Yeah, Brazil's good
we
fun.
know that. Me and Senna know that track very well. But no, well done to to Bill Jess, Senna, and Mr. I'm gonna call you Mr. V. Tonight, well done. It's been a bit of racing for you guys, but yeah, I mean, shame that Ross Plum crashed there, but I think he would have been up there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, that is the podium interviews all done and dusted, and as I say, I'd like to congratulate all the drivers, actually all 13 of you, for racing tonight in Mexico, and this is the Gunners in the commentary box signing off, and I'll see you on the next one, which is on Thursday, and we'll be racing in Brazil, so hope you guys can join me, and appreciate you all for your comments and for watching. This is going to sign off. Thank you very much, and good night.